Alright, HadesOmega here. It's another night. Yeah, I know, it's just lagging today. Another night of working on the Galant, or at least the Galant's components. So, like I said in my last video where I left off, I was gonna start working on the manifold and the O2 housing. And I realized I have to take some stuff off of this turbo, like the stud here. I don't know. I don't have another bolt for it, so I could go to the junkyard and get one, but yeah, I have to clean this guy off. Good. Clean G here. I'm working on that guy tonight. Make sure I don't fuck the wastegate up. Gonna have to clean this bad boy off. It's pretty dirty. Clean the gasket mounting surfaces. I don't think I'm gonna touch the thermostat. Yeah, so, and then maybe, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to I may put the intake manifold onto the head, since I got that squared away. Actually, what I can do is, start gasket matching. So, I want to start matching the gasket to the rest of the components. So, that's the plan. So turbo, manifold, anything that basically hangs off the turbo or the cylinder head, I'm going to work on tonight, so I can attach it onto the head or the engine, whatever. But yeah, the intake manifold is done. I finished it last time, so that took a lot of cleaning and time, but I think that was the most work. The rest should be easy stuff. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna put this wastegate on too. Oh my god, stuff all over the place. Work on that tonight. So, just easy stuff. And I believe, yeah, when I get that head squared away, I think I might just put it on the way I took it off. I had to actually brought my tap and die kit. And I'm gonna go start chasing the threads on the block, but I won't do that today. Probably next time. If I get all this done tonight, that means the next time I work on this car, the head is going back on, and then the timing components and the turbo and all that good stuff. It's not far off from running again, maybe. So I've never installed a timing belt on a Galant, so or a 4G63, so. This should be interesting. I always get nervous when I install a timing belt on a car because I'm afraid like I'll fuck something up and like, oh shit, the engine got damaged again. This fucking interference engines, I hate them, man. Why? Or why can't they just put a chain on the 4G63, right? Anyway, so that's the plan. I'll hop to it. But yeah, I got the garage all of myself tonight. Nobody in the driveway. I don't really need to work on the car, and it's cold out. It's a little bit cold outside. It was an excellent day to work on the car, but like I said, it's all garage work right now, so I can just relax in the garage and work and listen to my music. HadesOmega's out. I'm starting on the exhaust manifold. I've opted to use the drill with the wire brush to clean off the rust and stuff. Like that is. I did leave this manifold outside for a while, so I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, make it look pretty. And then I'm gonna start hitting up the flanges, resurfacing them. They're dirty. There's nothing wrong with them. This one's a little rusty and kind of pitted looking a little bit, so that'll help. So when next we meet, this thing will be good to go, and then I'll paint it with some that copper gasket spray. Yeah, I've only been working on it for a few minutes, and well, maybe like 10 minutes, but there it is, looking pretty good. The flanges look brand new on this thing, and this is a really good shape manifold. I'm happy to throw it in there, that's for sure. But yeah, this one is I kind of worked on it a little. This one is totally clean, so you can see the difference. But it's in very good shape, this manifold. I like it. I like it. Here's a mega seal of approval. The flange, the turbo flange is a little bit pitted, nothing to be worried about. That's why we have a gasket, right? And I'm gonna have to start porting these the ring out here, because we're not gonna use it. At least I don't think we will. But yeah, let me go show you why I'm gonna port that out. And I'll probably get on that soon. So here's our small 16G. And if you look at it, the two next to each other, let me get the little ring here. This ring, well, I guess the ring for the small 16G is bigger. So it's just gonna be like that, right? It's not, can't use the ring. But you can use the ring on this one. So since we're not going to use the ring anymore, I'm just going to port this lip out here and nothing else. I think so like you know, if you know anything about exhaust flow, it's well, at least this is what I think. This is my theory. If you flow from a smaller hole to a bigger hole, it's okay, because you're not going to have any turbulent flow or anything. I mean, it's ideally you would want to match them, which I don't know, maybe I'll do. I may port this lip a little bit, or not port it, but I'll just take the jaggies out here, and yeah, I'll just take the jaggediness out, and then maybe I'll polish the turbo here. What is this? Is this the inlet? Yeah, it's the inlet. Yeah, so and then I'm just gonna port this lip out with the carbide bit. Should be fun, should be easy. I'm not gonna mess with the outer diameter. Actually I'm gonna have to check on that, see if it's different. But like I said, if it's smaller, it's okay. But basically what I'll do is I'll gasket match it, I guess. HadesOmega out. Or yeah, let me get the gasket. So alright, here is the comparison. This is the 7cm Mitsubishi gasket that I bought. Nice little piece of metal here. And that's it right there. So, for the most part, it fits that right on the money. And I'm not really sure what car this comes off of. Anyway, if anybody knows where a small 16G comes from, please let me know. I think it comes from a Galant VR4, actually. It comes from I think it comes from the newer Galant VR4, I think it's called a 4G Galant or something. It's not the one with the 4G63 is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, oh my. Yeah, so you can see there's quite a big difference in size. So I may go ahead and port match that, because oh my god, that's a big difference. I'm not even going to measure it. So this is 7cm. You can probably bet that that's probably 6cm. So this one is okay. I'm just gonna port the lip out, so when the exhaust gases hit this thing, it won't be turbulent, you know. And then maybe I'll do a little polish on it, but that's it. This side, however, I think I'm gonna have to get a marker. Yeah, I'm gonna get a marker, and then I'm gonna mark where where the gasket doesn't touch, or where it doesn't overlap. And I'm going to try to port it open a little bit. Just a little bit. Like I said, if it flows from a smaller port to a bigger port, it's no big deal. But ideally you want the ports to be the same. So there you go. HadesOmega. Yeah, actually that it'll even work, but then well yeah, I guess it'll be fine. Like I said, it won't be turbulent. It won't hit the gasket either. So that's good. And then this already matches, so that's like less work for me to do. If you match this up to 14B, 14 Bravo here. Let's get Mr. 14 Bravo situated here. You can see, it's still got the stud in it. You can see this is a huge difference. So you can tell this 16G is made to flow a lot more air than this 14B. Interesting thing to note. So yeah, we'll hop to it. So I gotta gasket match this flange to this, and then I'll probably take a look at the gasket for this and see if it matches. I'm sure it should be close, and maybe I don't have to do anything at all. Here's what I got. So here is the problem. These newer gaskets are for a head with, well, I don't know. I wonder if they're supposed to be like that. That's a good question. Anyway, so let's take a look at this real quick. And by the way, there's only one way to install these gaskets. The holes won't match up if you don't. So I got lucky here. So these are the same size, but look at the difference in the ports. See, you got a good like 2 millimeters, 2 or 3 millimeters difference between the gasket and the manifold. So I think what I'm gonna do is I will port match. I don't really want to touch the head. Yeah, I just don't feel like touching the head. But the exhaust manifold, I will port out the exhaust manifold to match the gasket. These two are the same size, so I'm assuming, I don't know, somewhere this is a second gen manifold, and the gasket doesn't match up too well. You can see. Oh, actually, it does. So if you see here, yes, they do match up. Oh no, wait. Yeah, so you can kind of see it's black here, these black parts. So you can tell the gasket wasn't sealing on that. It's actually, they actually leave that gap there. That gap. I don't know why. I don't know why Mitsubishi. Aren't the gaskets supposed to be the same? They're supposed to be matched, right? As much as possible anyway. So, yeah, I don't know. So, I think I will go ahead and port match this to the gasket here, and I will leave the one on the head okay, the same. So like I said, turbulent flow, right? But yeah, there's going to be a little bit of a gap there. Even if I can just port it just a little bit, will be okay. So I'm going to go ahead and port this and gasket match. That's the plan, and then and then take this lip out and port. Maybe port it like a millimeter or something. That's the plan. Needs to make out. This is getting to be a little more work than I bargained for. So these components don't really match each other, because that thing is much bigger than this thing here. But it'll be fucking awesome when I put it back on the car. Alright, here's what we got.